everyone, welcome to Loving Yourself 101. I am Jasmine Binti Arzwan, your host for today. Before starting, let me share with you one of my personal stories. I am someone who struggles to express my feelings, and I usually suppress my emotions until it affects me mentally. So, what I did was I started journaling. It helps me to write down my emotions so that I can acknowledge my feelings better. And after that, I've been kinder to myself so I'd feel less burnt out. The reason why I'm sharing you guys this story is because today we have several guests with interesting stories that maybe you can relate to. So, without further ado, let me invite our first guest, which is Aisha.
Hello everyone, my name is Aisha Sofia binti Kamarul Zamain.
Hi Aisha, how are you feeling today?
Hi, I'm feeling great. Thank you for asking.
So, what story will you be sharing with us today?
Well, it started off last month when I just broke up with my ex-boyfriend. For some reasons, our relationship just didn't go well, and it kind of took a toll on my self-confidence. And recently, I have been scrolling through my TikTok FYPs and saw this gorgeous influencer, being themselves so lively and happy, and they kind of like have everything that I didn't. So it kind of somehow made me think that maybe that is like one of the reason why my ex-boyfriend left me. So thinking about that, of course it will make me feel really sad.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Aisha. The post breakup feeling hurts real bad and it could be really depressing, especially if not managed well. So, would you mind sharing to all of the viewers out there what you do to overcome this situation then?
Of course, I did a lot of self-care routine, such as allocating a few minutes in a day to apply skincare, learning how to do makeup, and I actually have bought several decent and beautiful clothes to wear in casual occasion in order to boost up my self-confidence. And it really helped me to love myself more, and I'm so happy with myself right now.
Wow, that was such an amazing turnaround that can be applied by all of the viewers out there to increase their self confidence. Thank you for the great sharing, Aisha. Now, let's move on to our next guest, which is Humaira.
Hi everyone, my name is Umaira binti Safi and you can call me Umaira.
Hi, Humaira. So, what story will you be sharing with us today?
My story is quite common with my student. It's about my examination result. It doesn't meet my expectations even though I have worked really hard for it before my exams. Like waiting the midnight all to revise all the topics that I have learned and finishing all the exercises in my books. But still my grade just didn't improve.
Oh, I see. I guess you're beating yourself up too much, Moira.
Yes, I guess that is true. And somehow, when I think about it, I feel like maybe I have studied beyond my limits, and that's make me feel very tired on examination day. Then I choose to study hard instead of study smart. But it's okay. I learned my lessons. Maybe I can reward myself by buying the chocolate ice cream that I have been craving since before the exam sessions and think positively about what's had happened.
Yes, I agree with you. Everything must have happened for a reason. Maybe you could perceive this as a motivation for you to keep going in your studies. I'm sure with great study techniques, you can also achieve good grades and be one of the top students in your school. Thank you for sharing such an inspiring story for the viewers. Now, let's welcome up our next guest, Ain.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurul Antisina Binti Marzuki. You can call me Ain. Nice to meet you, Jasmine.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Ain. Now, let's hear your story.
It goes like this. I am a person who really loves to do physical activities such as playing badminton or going for a jog. But I felt like none of them was really good enough. Even though I wanted to practice every day, but I'm still never good enough to compete in the competitions or even get invited by friends to play together in match. Sometimes I felt like being left out in sports just because I'm not a pro like others.
Oh, I really understand that. Putting yourself down just because you don't feel good enough is a really bad habit, Ain.
I know, maybe I should talk slowly with them and ask to join them in the next match. However, I think I am grateful enough because at least I am applying all these healthy lifestyles in my daily life. even though I am asthmatic. I'm happy as who I am now that I've surrounded myself with supportive people.
Yep, thank you for such an amazing sharing, Ain. Now, without further hesitation, let's invite our final guest, which is Irene.
Hi everyone, I'm Irene Fatini binti Amir Tohan.
Now, Irene, what story did you bring us today?
Oh, I just knew that all this while my friends were never really nice to me. In fact, they have been so toxic in these past few years. I felt really betrayed and I was too scared to speak up since I don't want to lose my only group of friends that I have. I started to lose myself and I have been hiding my true self.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Irene. Being betrayed by your only friend group is worse than a breakup. Would you mind sharing with us what you have done to overcome that problem?
For the sake of my mental health, I actually have cut these people off and deleted all their contact numbers. I also have deleted all the photos and video of them in my galleries because I don't want to remember any memories of them. And I started to realize that prioritizing myself is way more important than pleasing people who does not even appreciate me. I also believe that true friends will eventually come along one day when I find my true self back.
So, to all viewers out there, take this as a lesson. If you think that being with them can affect your mental health, then don't be afraid to walk away. Whatever it is, remember that to always prioritize yourself before everything else. Well, with that, our sharing session for today has come to an end. I hope this session gave all of us valuable lessons. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for our next Loving Yourself 101. Bye!